I woke from a splitting headache to find a fat, greasy face looming over me. That was Derek, my stepmother's cousin. He thought he had won.
Die.
I reached for the sharp stone hidden under my pillow, aimed at his temple, and struck with all my might. He didn't even have time to cry out. He collapsed, eyes wide open, dead. I did not panic. During those 7 years as an unwanted guest in that monastery outside Rome, I had learned one thing. In this world, it was kill or be killed. Voices came from outside the door. It was Gertrude, my stepmother's aunt, accompanying Madame Francis. Madame Francis served my grandmother and had been sent to bring me back to our family estate in Rome. The door was pushed open, and the smell of blood rushed out.
My son! What happened to you?
Gertrude, what is the meaning of this? My lady's reputation must not be tarnished.
I lay on the couch with my eyes closed, pretending to be unconscious. I had my story ready. The maid Leon, who knew medicine, checked my condition, and her face changed instantly. She whispered to Madame Francis that there were traces of a sleeping potion in my body. Madame Francis was furious. She knew this was not my fault. Gertrude tried to blame me, but Madame Francis would have none of it.
I will report this truthfully. You are on your own.
That night we stayed at an inn, no longer remaining at Derek's house. Lying on the soft bed at the inn, I was very satisfied with how the day had turned out. Derek was dead, I had gotten away clean, and the White family would not dare touch me. I was about to fall asleep when the window suddenly made a soft sound. A gust of cold wind, thick with the smell of blood, rushed toward me. A dagger pressed against my neck.
Don't move.
His eyes were sharp as an eagle's, watching me like a predator watching its prey. He was wounded, and someone was chasing him. I thought about calling for help, but the glint of the dagger made me think twice.
Get me the medicine on this prescription. Don't let anyone find out.
I took the prescription but did not move. You have the scent of feathergrass on you. Without an antidote, your prescription is useless. He looked at me again. I knew he was suspicious. I said I happened to have the antidote. He clearly did not believe me. I took one pill first. Only then did he swallow the other, still suspicious. The bleeding stopped. He asked me my name. I gave him the name of that hateful daughter of the White family. My name is Wendy. Consider it collecting an interest. A moment later, the medicine took effect. He collapsed silently onto the couch. I took his dagger and went to knock on Madame Francis's door. I woke Madame Francis in the middle of the night and told her the inn was unsafe, that we had to leave immediately.
I am afraid. Every time I close my eyes, I see Derek's bloody face.
Madame Francis softened. We set off in the middle of the night and returned to Rome ahead of schedule. Standing at the entrance of our family estate, I looked up at the gilded family crest, my heart as still as dead water. This estate was my mother's. Now it had been taken over by others. It was time to take everything back. But I was stopped before I could even enter. The gatekeeper said the main gate was for honored guests. and I was to enter through the northwestern side gate. That was where they took out the garbage and night soil, a blatant humiliation. My stepmother, Rosalind, was trying to put me in my place. But I was prepared. If she wanted to play this game, I would make sure everyone knew about it. Just as we were at a standoff, a cry of surprise came from behind me.
Stella? It really is you!
It was Lady Fiona, my mother's closest friend. I had sent word to her in advance. When she saw they wanted me to enter through the side gate, she became furious on the spot.
You want Stella to enter through the side gate, trampling on the legitimate daughter like this? Then don't set foot in this house at all.
She took me by the hand without another word and led me to her carriage. Sitting in the carriage, I let out a long breath. 7 years ago, my mother died tragically, and I was sent away, alone and helpless. Now I was back. I would make Rosalind beg me to return, with all due respect. Outside the carriage came the sound of bells. I lifted the curtain and glanced out. It was a carriage made of gilded wood, engraved with dragon patterns. Henry the Night King's carriage? What is he doing at the estate?
Henry the Night King, Rome's famed warrior, known as the King of the Underworld. But 3 months ago, he was ambushed. His legs were crippled, and his eyes were blinded. Our mothers once arranged a marriage contract for the two of us. Later, Rosalind stole that marriage contract and gave it to her daughter, Pearl. Now that the Night King was crippled, they remembered me. Just as I was thinking this, the curtain of that luxurious carriage was suddenly lifted, revealing a pair of gray-blue eyes. What eyes they were, like a demon crawling out of hell. But his face was perfect. Sharp brows, high nose, fierce and noble. Fiona quickly pulled the curtain down and warned me in a low voice not to stare.
He has become violent since his injury. He once killed 12 servants for no reason. Luckily, he is blind and cannot see you. I said nothing. I only knew that I needed this marriage. When we arrived at Fiona's house, she said she would make Rosalind kneel and come get me. Sure enough, not long after, the Grand Chamberlain's estate sent someone. Rosalind came in person, and she brought a helper, Lady Beatrice. Fiona and Lady Beatrice were sworn enemies. Rosalind knew exactly whom to bring. But I was not worried. I had Fiona, and I had my own cards to play. In the front hall, Rosalind put on the act of a loving mother.
Stella, don't be stubborn. Come home with me. I lowered my eyes and acted as timid and weak as I could. The servants told me to enter through the side gate. I was worried about tarnishing the family's reputation, so I asked. Fiona immediately took over and tore Rosalind to pieces.
If you want to take her back, kneel and swear that you will not harm her.
Rosalind's face turned pale. She was the wife of the Grand Chamberlain. When had she ever suffered such humiliation?
But she did not dare refuse. Vincent had warned her not to let things escalate.
She knelt.
Lady Fiona, I sincerely wish to take Stella home. I looked at my kneeling stepmother, suppressing the satisfaction in my eyes. This kneeling was only the beginning. I went back to the estate with her, but I made one condition. I bought 2 new maids, Susan and Holly. Back at the estate, I met all my family, Pearl, Rosalind's biological daughter, 1 year younger than me, and the twins Sophia and Serena, and a little son named Daniel, and an adopted son, Sirius. He worked in the city patrol and rarely came home. They did not bother to hide their hostility. I did not care.
I chose to live in the most remote wing. It was a place my mother had loved.
That night, Vincent summoned me to his study.
He looked at my face, his expression complicated. I looked too much like my mother.
It is good that you are back. Your mother arranged a marriage for you. The wedding is at the end of next month. Tomorrow, someone will take you to meet him.
I knew he was talking about Henry the Night King. The marriage needed the Night King's personal approval. This hurdle would not be easy to cross. That night, I lay in my second-floor bedroom, eyes open in the darkness. I had never met Henry the Night King. I heard he was suspicious, volatile, and unpredictable. How could I get him to agree to this marriage? Just as I was thinking, Holly's figure appeared in the darkness.
My lady, Sophia sent someone. Our new servant, Summer, was whispering with that person for a long time. I turned over, not surprised at all. Sophia and Serena, those twins, would not be able to resist causing trouble. Just as I was drifting off to sleep, a soft sound came to my ears. I opened my eyes sharply. A familiar, cold presence approached quickly. The moment the bed curtains were lifted, a long sword was pressed against my neck. Black clothes, black mask. Only his star-like eyes visible, their meaning unclear.
Miss Shane, you made me search high and low.
I was done for. It was Snow, the white-clothed lord. I had tricked him once. This time, escape would be hard.
Your health has recovered, hero. It seems my medicine worked quite well.
You mean the sleeping potion you gave me? Yes, it was quite useful.
He took the medicine bottle from my hand and suddenly laughed.
You know medicine. You studied under the healer Morgan?
Morgan. I was shocked. He had investigated me completely.
The last person who lied to me was cut into pieces. But I am merciful to beautiful women. I will give you a chance. Are you interested in a partnership?
Snow claimed to be from the Pine Feather Lodge, the #1 assassin. He took my crabapple white jade pendant, saying it would be a token between us. In exchange, he could help me investigate everything about the Night King. I need to know the Night King's likes and dislikes, habits, taboos, enemies, everything you can find.
Do not alert him.
No problem.
I did not know why he was helping me, but for now I had no room to refuse.
After dawn, I had to go to the Night King's palace. The next morning, I went to see Rosalind, and she deliberately delayed. She dawdled until nearly noon before we set out, and she brought the twins along.
Sophia had put laxatives in my breakfast, hoping I would humiliate myself at the Night King's palace. But after 7 years in that monastery, I had seen every trick in the book. I quietly returned the laxative to her. In the carriage, she could not sit still, and her stomach made gurgling sounds. We arrived at the Night King's palace and waited for a long time. Sophia finally could not hold it any longer, and soiled herself right in the corridor. Even worse, she ran right into Henry, the Night King. The Night King flew into a rage.
Take her away.
And threw her out of the palace. Rosalind slunk away with her people. But the Night King kept me behind.
The king wishes to see you.
My heart raced. He did not know what I had done, but I could not show any weakness.
In the small hall, a warm stove burned and incense curled in the air. I realized the incense contained a sleeping potion. Susan had already collapsed, but I did not. The antidote my master had given me worked. With the sound of rolling wheels, a figure dressed in white appeared before me. So white robes, white fox fur, and a face more handsome than any ordinary man. Except for those grey-blue eyes, which were terrifying. He could not see me, but the people around him could. I bowed properly, not daring to be the least bit presumptuous.
Miss Sheng, are you not afraid of me?